Okay, this video we're going to be checking out the first essential volume of Rogue Trooper, Genetic Infantryman. Essential Rogue Trooper, the first of a new series in the Essential line featuring 2000 AD's legendary war machine Rogue Trooper. Rogue Trooper is the last of the GIs, genetically engineered infantrymen, designed to withstand the noxious atmosphere of New Earth, a planet ravaged by the conflict between Norts and Southers. The lone survivor of the Court Zone massacre, equipped with the biochips of his fallen clone brothers, he crosses the war-torn landscape in search of the traitor general, the man responsible for their deaths, and he will not rest until he has his revenge. This is the first volume of a new series in the Essential line from 2000 AD, this one featuring the character Rogue Trooper. I believe all the previous ones have focused on either Judge Dredd or a Dredd-related character. So this is 2000 AD's future war story, and this is a point where Earth has spread out into the universe and started to colonise it, and it has ended up with two primary groups, the Norts and Southers, competing with each other for territory, and this has of course devolved into a war between the two different sides. Now, our stories are focused on the planet of New Earth. This is viewed as a planet of high strategic value due to the fact there is a black hole in the system, which can be used to send through fleets and vehicles and troops, whatever you want. So the fighting for New Earth is particularly fierce. Now, the atmosphere of New Earth is highly toxic. Anyone on the surface of the planet needs to be either using breathing apparatus or a chem suit, or needs to be inside a sealed environment. Now, the Southers have come up with an alternative to this. They have created these genetic clone troopers that can breathe and survive the poisonous atmosphere. Now, they create a regiment of them, they send them into action, and they are all instantly wiped out in an ambush, with the exception of Rogue. And this happens because they are betrayed by someone from their own side. Now, even though they are all wiped out, apart from Rogue, the genetic infantrymen have a little trick up their sleeve. They are all implanted with a biochip. And at the time of death, their personality is downloaded onto this chip, and one of their comrades has, I think it's 60 seconds, to cut the chip out and to place it in a special slot on their equipment. And this will keep the chip alive until they can get back to headquarters and take the chip to the lab and download the GI's personality into a new clone body. Now, Rogue manages to rescue 3 of his comrades, and they are in special slots on his gun, his backpack and his helmet. And whilst they're in there, not only can they talk to Rogue and each other, they can also do various things. The gun can fire itself, the bag can use a robot arm to dispense items. However, instead of going back to headquarters and having them downloaded into new bodies, what they've decided to do first and foremost is to track down the traitor that wiped out their regiment and kill the traitor. So for the time being, Rogue and his biochip comrades are trekking backwards and forwards across New Earth, trying to track down the traitor. The stories take place in a wide variety of locations: battlefields, deserted cities, mountain tops, deserts, polluted seas, even up in space. What is of particular interest with this volume is that when these stories were originally published in 2000 AD, they were black and white, which was standard for the artwork in British comics at the time. However, for this particular volume, all of the stories have been completely coloured. Okay, there we go. That's our look at the first essential volume of Rogue Trooper. That is it for this video. Until next time, remember, hit the thumbs up below, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one.